Hello and welcome to the Culture Couch podcast, the podcast that dares to say that this Street Fighter, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kylie Minogue and Raul Julia, is a cinematic masterpiece.
Absolutely. And we also say that this, in the famous words of Fletcher Reed, Oppenheimer, is a steaming pile of cow dung, figuratively speaking.
Hot damn. I'm Steve, aka Philly,
I'm Ben, aka Beej.
and here we go.
This time, I'll try defying gravity.
Way too quiet.
I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
A nice blue tongue there.
Oh.
She was green though in that film.
Oh, that would have been more topical, wouldn't it? Sorry, apologies. But yeah, I won't discuss it more because I don't want to.
Well, we're going to talk about it.
Did you enjoy me singing all the way out the cinema though?
No.
No, I didn't think you did. I didn't mind it.
Quick question before we break down what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Did you or have you listened to it again, like the soundtrack again?
I've listened to Defying Gravity once.
Exactly the same, yeah.
And then I found...
Teaser though, leave it there.
Okay.
Leave it there for when we come on to Wicked, obviously, like the poster was.
It was wicked.
Without the devil are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
All right, yeah.
Good.
Same old.
Yeah, same old stuff, same
I
old
just
stuff.
meant the answers.
Hmm?
We just meant the answers we just gave.
What?
Just, how devil are you? I'm alright. You? Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah. Do we ever say much more?
I feel like there was a time you tried to make out you had a hard life at one point.
Oh, yeah, no, it's alright at the minute, to be fair. I mean, look.
Then the 15 times you went on about Australia because you were back.
Oh, yeah, you've messed up, like it was New Zealand.
Oh shit, yeah.
I must have told you about New Zealand, then I must have just mentioned Australia. I was only in Australia for 3 days. I was in New Zealand for 8 months.
So... Did you go to Australia?
Yeah, 3
I
days.
didn't know that part.
3
'Cause
days.
you banged on about New Zealand so much.
Yeah, 3 days on the way back. Seen a cartoon that I loved when I was younger. Tasmanian Devil. I seen one of them at the zoo. But how cool was that cartoon when you were younger?
Yeah, Taz.
Mm.
Yeah, Taz the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, cool.
The
cool
game
theme.
on the Sega.
Yeah,
Remember that?
cool theme tune as well, if I remember.
Can't remember the theme tune.
I feel like it's like George of the Jungle, but not.
Oh, that's a good theme tune. Eh?
Yeah, that's a good.
George.
But yeah, just a cartoon from when you were younger that you just kind of forget about.
Yeah, but Taz is part of Looney Tunes,
Yeah, absolutely.
so he's still.
Is it copyright if I just Google Tasmanian Devil theme tune?
No, because we played the Office one after you cried that my singing was bad. My humming.
Well, a few people agreed with me.
I mean, the humming versus, I might do a clip, whose humming is better versus who's singing of Defying
Oh,
Gravity.
that's probably not going to be necessary. Like
I mean,
that.
you're
Sorry,
taking long
guys.
for this. But yeah,
Oh,
the
no, it's
Sega.
connected to my headphones, that's why.
Oh my god, the Sega game was sick. Hard as well.
What did you have to do?
You're on an alien planet or something.
I feel like you were.
I just can't remember because it was one of them games that you played when you were a kid and it was solid. And you can't remember it now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what
Because
you're saying.
you only did like, what, you know, like the Earthworm Jim game? And you did like one level on that.
I can't find it. We're just going to... I'm sorry.
Just leave it,
Bad
yeah.
podcasting that. I do
That is
apologise.
very bad.
But yeah, everyone else though will know the Tasmanian Devil. If you find it, send me the link. I can't find it. I now can't charge my headphones.
Oh, shall I pause?
No, you're all good. Keep going. This is top class podcast. Oh. Right, go on.
No, I don't need to see that because that looked like your finger in the ear racks that have been on it.
Well, my earphone should be so lucky, I'll be honest with you. But yeah.
I've not got, so this week, got one bit of news. It's just, not joking. Then we're going to talk about what we've been watching because we've been in the cinema together twice and I've been 4 times in total since
Oh,
that
you
episode.
have, yeah, you've keen, you are.
Yeah, and I'm going again on Saturday. See what, Ben? What could I be seeing on Saturday?
Oh, Saturday.
I'm not excited for it at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is, I reckon, the one with the rock in it. Red Dick.
No,
Penis Breath.
I've seen that film.
Red Horizon.
Red
Red Dwarf.
One.
Red One.
Red One.
Was that no good?
I've seen that. We'll come on that to Bin or Bang. It's Moana
We'll do
2.
what? We'll do what on it?
Bin or Bang.
Oh, okay. I thought you said we'll come on it.
So yeah, we'll do Bin or Bang, obviously. And Right, so I'll discuss Red One in Binnobank, but I'm going to see Moana 2 on Saturday. Just we're going to go to the cinema and then do a bit last minute Christmas shopping.
Last minute? You got one for it.
Yeah, but I've basically finished.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got 0 so far. And I probably won't get any, to be fair. I'll just give money. You get me out?
I had a quick look on the Black Friday to see if I could get you the Friends Culture poster on a canvas. Well, there's a photo tile, do it. But it's obviously only a square, whereas that's rectangle.
That'd be cool. I think you're going to need to be a good friend then.
Has to be up in your camper though, if you do it.
Deal. Okay.
So yeah, go
what
and
did
see
you say?
Moana
Moana
2.
2. Never seen the Moana 1.
You're not. It's decent. This is apparently they were making it into a TV show for Disney Plus. Disney Plus isn't making enough money. Let's try and get some money out of making it a wide release. Don't know if it had to coincide with the fact that Inside Out 2 made ridiculous amounts of money. They're doing all right this year, Disney, aren't they? With Deadpool and Wolverine making a lot of money.
You know? Have you had any flops?
Disney? No, Romulus did well as one. They technically own.
A couple of the Marvel though, have they flopped? No, because even when they
It's
flop,
only been Deadpool
even when
and
they flop though, they don't financially flop, do they?
No, they can. They can now. They won't.
What was
make
the one
that
last
much
year?
money.
Morbius?
Well, Morbius isn't Disney, is it? That's Sony.
Oh, I'll perfect it.
But yeah, we were on about Disney if they lost money.
I don't know.
I can't even remember last year's.
I know one film that weren't out last year.
No Way Home, that was the year before.
Good film that.
And then because we'll talk more about Wicked in Binnobank, we were surprised. Spoiler alert for the podcast. We liked it a lot, and we'll go into that in a minute. So I've asked the Instagram community for their most surprisingly good or bad films that they were surprised by.
I'm going to try and think of one right now.
So for me, straight up bad, Spider-Man 3. How much when I was younger I loved 1 and 2, especially 2. And then 3 was abysmal.
Oh, so you're saying surprising either end of the spectrum. You expected good things.
Or bad. Like good, we thought Wicked was really good and we were surprised by it. Bad, Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
Yeah?
And you've asked the...
Instagram community.
What, both? Ones that were just surprising either end or just one?
Yeah, I said choose whichever you want.
What was I really annoyed at? Tell you what.
Oh, another little...
Tell you what. Get it on.
One quick then. So, and then otherwise we're going... You've got a quiz musicals, yeah? I'm doing abysmal. I'm going to do
Have we asked what, the Instagram community have already wrote in about?
No, you've got to do...
No, this week though, what have we got to read out?
I told you the surprisingly good or bad.
Oh, have you done that already?
Yes.
I've not been on Instagram.
No, because you know me, I actually produce for this podcast and get everything ready.
That's fair.
You've just turned up and just mullered the first 10 minutes or whatever it was. Let's be honest.
With Skittles, yeah.
With Skittles and you
Okay,
crap
I'm
rendition.
in. Let's go.
So you want to go straight into...
No, you go to your two I've not seen
Well, yeah, okay, but let's play the... Got to use it. Got to ask Ben to do like a quiz one as well for us or something. We need to get Ben on.
I'm in the zone.
You're in the zone. So you want me to do the 2 that I saw first, yeah? So
Yes, please.
we mentioned the first one, Red One. On a red ticket.
Ooh.
So is one of my others.
Go on.
Obviously starring The Rock, Chris Evans, Lucy Liu,
Big money.
J.K. Simmons.
Lovely.
It was meant to be on Amazon. J.K. Simmons is Santa, by the way. Best thing about it.
J.K. Simmons is class.
He is class. Anyone else famous in it? Oh, Nick Kroll or something.
Nick
is his
Kroll,
name?
dodgy eyes. Big eyes, bug eyes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair to say. Not offensive.
Okay. Yeah, him.
What's he famous from? Cartoon, go.
Oh, cartoon. Is it Big Mouth?
Well done. Ding, ding, ding. The only point you're getting this quiz.
Some.
Well, I voted for that, don't have to say it.
So, some people on Instagram may label this as the worst movie of the year.
Oh, that bad? What did you give it?
I give it 6 out of 10.
Oh, really?
I give it higher than one of the films.
Why did I you've been to watch this? Jen, have I not been on? I've not been on Instagram, have I?
No. But
That's weird. Okay, so that bad. Well, no, that sounds alright. So it's just an alright watch.
it's just silly Christmas fun.
Okay.
Just stupid fun.
See, people are sitting there.
I think there's a very
Bar so
anti-rock brigade, but I am on that as well because he does my head in. And in this, this is the perfect type of role for him because he's playing the Rock, and it's fine. But Chris Evans is good in it. You know what I mean? So that's fun. Most of the other characters, J.K. Simmons is great, but he's hardly in it because Santa gets kidnapped. It's the whole premise of the film. They do cool shit, like they've got this well, the Rock, because the elf, they're not called elves. It's the elf is the security name for who protects Santa.
Okay.
Which the Rock is the head of. Can't remember what elf stands for, but
Elite.
Something, yeah.
Light-footed fuckers.
Yeah, that's it. You know.
That was poor, but yeah.
But adding on to that, there was a lot of unnecessary swearing in it.
Oh really?
Like they cut away when they went to say fuck at one point, but then shit and bullshit were used left, right, and centre.
Oh really?
So it was a 12A, so it was a bit risky because I did take Logan. But yeah, just stupid fun. I mean, it's not going to go in the.
Would you recommend me watching it?
I think you'd find it funny.
Is
oh
it,
yeah,
is
sorry.
it
The
festive,
bit he's
though?
got on his wrists. So if they take toys, like you can get a Hot Wheels car, he puts it on the road, then he does it, and it's in the trailer. And the joke is Chris Evans goes, "Oh, you got a Wonder Woman action figure?" To like the shopkeeper.
Oh yeah.
And then the Rock goes, "It doesn't work like that."
Okay.
But yeah, stupid, just fun.
Can't wait to watch this banger.
It's not as bad as everyone's made out.
The way you described it sounds pretty poor. No, I will watch it. Make it festive. And I'm going to watch The Holiday.
I watched Holiday last year for the first time.
Did you like it?
It's okay.
Jack Black's decent.
He's alright. Bit neutered.
Jude Law's decent.
Jude, I think
They're all
yeah,
decent.
they're all
Kate
decent.
Winslet's fit as well. And Cameron Diaz is the love of my life. So that might be the film I love Cameron Diaz the most. You know. No, The Mask.
Mash is phenomenal.
Next film. Next film.
Yeah, you've answered the question perfectly.
Yeah.
The other one I didn't
Enjoy.
go with you.
Yeah.
I gave a 6 out of 10 again.
Oh.
Paddington in Peru.
Oh, is that the worst Paddington then? 'Cause I've heard
Yeah.
the others are good.
Yeah, it's still charming.
Still a good, yeah.
But it takes it on the road because he goes to
Yeah.
Peru instead of staying in London.
Do you lose a bit of nostalgia because of that, maybe?
Yeah, well, it's not as fun not being as it in London.
Yeah, I get what
like
you
when
mean.
he's in London and having
No chance of a
mishaps.
terrorist attack or anything. Yeah, it's a bit boring, really, isn't it, in Peru?
Imagine that, Paddington
But-
running. Fuck
But
me.
no, sorry, that's a bad joke. But yeah.
Well, yeah, but it does make you laugh because they paint London like it's this bloody lovely
Yeah,
place,
well,
and
it's-
it's like,
Have you been, by the way, recently?
no,
It's just full of a lot of buskers and just it's just a bit meh.
I've never liked London anyway.
No, nor me, to be honest with you.
So,
But we could have a whole
but
episode
fine.
slagging off London if you want. I'm okay with that.
they recasted the mum, Sally Phillips, into Emily Mortimer.
why?
She just said, "Oh, I've done that part of my life now. I want to move on to other roles," and she's quite a big
Do you
actress
know what's
now.
fair play to her though? Do you know why? Because you know they'd have been going, no,
You can't see
no,
that,
another.
do you?
Do you know what I mean? Like, no, another meal. And she'd be like, no, I really can't. I really don't want to do it. And they'd have gone.
I don't know if she would have been getting that much that paid for that kind of film.
Yeah, but her saying no, I think that'd make them go, we do need a bit of continuity.
Mm.
Oh, you kind of saying, to be fair, if it's for kids don't give a shit actually about continuity, really, do they?
No, but they do this weird flashback scene where it's her voice, the new mum's voice, over when they first meet Paddington. She meets him, but it's only the back of the original mum, and then it's Emily Mortimer's voice over that scene, and I was a bit like,
They just refilmed it for that bomber, sure.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a cartoon bear. It's not like he's grown up. Okay.
His age between the three
Yeah.
films, but fine, family fun. Logan liked it. I mean, Olivia Colman was fun in it. Antonio Banderas,
Lovely.
who's the bad guy.
Desperado.
Well, he's not a bad guy really, but then
He's
like,
never a bad guy in any of his films, though, is he? He's just a
No.
nearly bad guy.
But Hugh Grant was so good as the bad guy in the one before in Paddington
really?
2 that it's like, but Hugh Grant is in the post-credit scene. But annoyingly, my son needed a toilet at that point.
Oh,
so I didn't
really?
see it all. So yeah.
Can you pause this a sec?
Why? What have you lost now, you silly sausage? Oh,
Did you enjoy that?
I'm not editing shit just because you thought the sofa was too wet.
It's not wet.
So yeah, Paddington 2 obviously goes in the bin as well. Because it's not
Rightfully
meeting the
so.
7 out of 10 standards. Should we go on to the first film we saw together?
Yeah.
We're going full spoiler, is that fine now?
That's
Has
fine
Gladiator
now.
2 been out long enough?
I think it's been out too long.
Are
Literally.
you going to go on a rant like I did with Joker Folly?
Yeah, I will actually. I think I'm going to treat myself on this one, I'll be
Okay,
honest.
you go
I'm-
ahead.
I'm
No, it's
gonna be
nice because
clear.
you've seen something for once.
Yeah, so Gladiator 2 was the film that was going to make me think cinema's not dead.
Okay.
And I detested it from...
Before you finish that, because you said you thought it was going to save cinema, okay, in thing,
For me.
yeah. On the flip side, did Wicked restore some faith in cinema?
We'll get to that, won't we?
I just wanted that take
No,
quickly.
just grow up.
Okay.
Grow up.
Let's carry on.
Did I cut you after on yours? I was just wondering. No. So I actually detested it. And I mean, and that is multiplied, don't get me wrong, because I wanted it to be good. And I needed it to be good, I think. And because, the best way I could describe it, and this will be spoilers, the first 25 minutes, for nostalgia, they're just trying to mimic and give you nostalgia from the first film. Even literally copying his route there, near enough to the pit, and you're there going, too much for cliche. Then it turns out that he's Maximus's son, which infuriates me because he's meant to be this. In the whole first film, the whole thing is he wants to go back to. I know there was a bit of flirting between him and the woman. There was clearly something there, but the whole thing was he doesn't mind dying because it's to be with his wife and son, who he adores and loves to bits.
But did he know? Did he know he had him as his son?
I don't know.
Because he was with her
but
before she got with Joaquin Phoenix character and before he got with his wife. That's the whole thing. Russell Crowe. Before he
went with Joaquin Phoenix's character, bro. That was his sister.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Whoa. Do you think that's normal?
Before.
Do you think
was she older than
Joaquin?
Joaquin?
Because that sounds like you were pretty old.
Well, Game of Thrones did it.
Fair play. But no, yeah. So yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, okay. So
there was a weird vibe between Joaquin and his sister.
The kid weren't. Yeah, no, yeah, there was. Yeah, because Joaquin wanted to. That's the whole point. He wanted to bang her, and she was like, "I'm your sister." Like, it was awkward. They were sisters. They were brother and sister, weren't they?
I don't know. But yeah, carry on.
Yeah, sorry. So, and then there was that part of it, and I was like, that's annoying. And then there was.
I thought she was terrible in this one, by the way.
Yeah, she just seemed to not. She seemed to be like a cash cow. So then there's Paul Mescal, like him in general, and don't want to. But then his character, I was like, you know what?
I rated his performance though.
His performance was fine, but then the writing to have him go, I want nothing to do with you, Mum, because you sent me away. And if you see the reason she sent him away and didn't go after him, it's ridiculous. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say in the very next scene, he was like, I would die for that woman.
He's
and he
so
refused.
bad.
He refused to talk to her, and then without anything happening in the middle of it, just went, you know what, I'm going to die for that woman. And then from then on was absolutely gutted when she got absolutely speared.
Did she? Oh, she did die. Didn't
Yeah,
she?
and literally that's the thing. And then I was like, don't get me wrong,
She was
no one wants the mum to die. Yeah, but the whole thing was that whole story bit was forgettable. Denzel, massive fan, forgettable. As in,
yeah, I mean,
everyone's
been going mad for his performance, and I didn't rate it.
Oh my, it was just.
He annoyed the hell out of me.
Yeah, literally, it just irritated me because
he flipped from good to bad to good to bad.
Yeah, it was just obviously fake.
And then he was the big bad in it, and then he was meant to
be running the whole. And he's out of nowhere. He's then started to run that, and I was like,
he's gone up the ladder too quick.
The lads weren't really used enough. They were barely used, and they were. I think they were slapstick. I think they were a bit too.
They were trying to be Joffrey Braffian.
Yeah, and they were too forced. They could have done it more subtly.
I thought Joseph Quinn was better than the other dude because he was more reserved. Yeah. Whereas the other one was just like, I'm going to go.
That's what I'm trying to say, yeah.
Noises.
And if that was the case, even Joseph Quinn would have probably gone.
Their deaths were weird.
Yeah, and even Joseph Quinn's character would have gone,
work
I've got to kill him rather than the other way around. I think he'd have killed him because he was too stupid. Like, he was like, you're being a bit of a dickhead. And I think that would have been a better way to go.
Yeah. But the whole point there, though, was that Denzel Washington got the stupid one to kill Joseph Quinn because he knew he could overthrow him and kill him easily.
Yeah, and absolutely.
But yeah, it was. I don't know. That was a mess.
There was a bit of a mess between who was actually trying to overthrow and who wasn't. Pedro Pascal just died.
Yeah, Pedro.
He just died out of kind of not nowhere, but
No, wait. Before you go on, Pedro Pascal was my favourite thing about the movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because his character was decent. Like, I love the fact that he was the general.
He was literally the glue keeping the film together, and then they just killed him off.
He was the general that. So in the trailer, it paints completely different.
Yeah, that he's
going to be the bad guy, but actually he's a general that's on the Emperor's bidding. They keep wanting him to invade, and he's sick of what they've done to Rome, and he's doing it.
He's basically a bit similar.
So he tries to do an uprising.
He's basically similar to what Maximus was before he got fucking overthrown in the first one.
Yeah,
like he's a good guy that's in the thingy. Just that was a joke, and then don't even get me started. The action scenes were good. Most of them were good.
CGI animals.
But then you look at that water; it's just ridiculous and so unneeded in a film. And I don't know why. I think they probably thought this is too much like the first film. I was like, yeah. But then putting the water in there, and I was like, you know what? I didn't think about it. Do you know when it really annoyed me the most? Was when then they showed it filling up more, coming out of them mouths in the. And I was like, what kind of plumbing system do you think you have in Italy? In the Colosseum, that you could have water coming. That water could be coming in from what would be 30, 40 foot in the air to fill up a stadium, and what you've seen in the two things before. How are you getting in and out of there without the water flushing into the rest of the stadium?
It's not even that as well. It's the fact that what have you done? Lowered the floor?
This is what I mean.
Because when you go and see the fight scenes before that, the crowd are not that far away.
Also,
so you're telling me you've got probably this amount of water, and sharks are swimming in it.
This is it, and it's not possible.
The sharks had such a more stable
away. Think how the gladiators were getting up there because notoriously you've seen the scene about 3 times.
Yeah.
Him running up them steps. If he was running down them, you'd be like, that may work because the water would stop. But he's running up them, so that water's just going to keep filtering out. They ain't cemented that up. I'm just sorry, but the whole thing was just a shower of shit.
Yeah, with stairs they do both go up and down.
No, but what I'm saying is, but where the water was, that's going to hit the top of the stairs that's gone up to it.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's only one place for it to go.
Oh, it was actually going down.
Yeah, you got to think, because there was multiple scenes where they're running up, like, no,
and the ships turned so fast.
Oh,
like,
just don't. It was just a shower of shit. And I want it to be good, and I don't...
I mean,
was it Ridley Scott again?
Yeah.
Literally. Oh, no.
It's going dark, it's too
dark.
dark.
His brother killed himself, didn't he?
Did he actually?
Yeah, Tony Scott did. Do you want to have a bridge, I believe?
Shit. Yeah. What part of the line were you on about?
Tony Scott's brother. Tony Scott jumped off a bridge in Los Angeles.
Shit, I didn't know it was
the
suicide.
Vincent Thomas Bridge, I believe it was called.
Yeah.
Something like that. But in Los Angeles, yeah, he committed suicide. So that was...
But
yeah, Ridley Scott, I just don't get what... I get it if... Do you know what? It should... You know what? I think I even said this to someone the other day. I'd have even liked it more is if they'd have just called it Spartan. Do you get what I mean? As if they just had linked it with that fucking film, gone their own way, use the Colosseum again, do all that stuff. Just don't link it with it.
It would have been better as a standalone film than anything to do with
Take the Lucius Malfoy out of it, take all that shit out of it.
Lucius Malfoy?
Lucius fucking... What, yeah. But, or even, feel free to refer to him.
Yeah.
In the chambers
and stuff. But it's not going to be his son.
It's not going to be his son.
It's just the Roma. But then also, everything he did in the first film meant nothing.
And Gladiator to me is, I think I've said before, 9 out of 10 probably.
Yeah, you love
And because of this film, that one, because it's tarnished it, it's like taking a point off it for me, because I've gone, it's like the link. Do you get what I'm saying? It's made me go, I don't like that one as much now, because I know what fucking happens after. Does that make sense? Obviously I can pretend it doesn't exist. Same as kind of the Star Wars films when you go, oh, but so I was just a bit... I was just gutted because we've seen so many bad films this year.
Yeah,
basically.
and and the funny thing is, we've seen a lot of bad films that I think we think bad, but they've been critically and publicly well received. Like Gladiator, I think has had its critics, but a lot more people loved Romulus than what we did and stuff. We hated it. But I gave Gladiator. What would you give Gladiator 2 out of 10? I mean, you went for a rant there, and it was arguably.
I'd say 3 off 2.
Oh, fair enough. Because that's more. You had a more well structured argument than I did Joker, but it's more fresh in my mind. Gladiator 2.
But the thing is, like I said with Gladiator, it was just everything for me was wrong. Other than some of the. Even the action films, even the fact that he did the whole double sword cut off the head. And it's so unneeded.
The bit where he just scooped up the sand and his mum went, "That's my son."
Yeah. There's so much where you're like, what are you trying to... There wasn't any good speeches in it.
I mean, I'd give it a 5 out of 10.
It literally, to me, if anyone said to me, I was one of my favourite films of all time, I genuinely would stop talking to them. Because they're clearly not saying.
I mean,
I just think... I think when Gladiator 1's there, in comparison, it's like a 2 out of 10. If that one, it's just awful. It's like a budget version of that.
I thought it was fine. I think it's watchable. I wouldn't.
Would you watch it again?
Probably a long time in the future. It would have to be a long time.
We won't talk again. That's fine.
Okay.
As soon as you watch that again, this pod ends. No, but yeah, generally, there's not much. I think for me, it's more because I'm butthurt. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit like...
Yeah, and I don't love the first one as much as you do.
Yeah.
So that probably sways me up a bit.
It's like
I get it. I like that. It's arguably Ridley Scott's best work.
I think what it is what has made me think though, which I get now more with everyone else when everyone's like, oh, why they made a sequel to this film? Though I do like Top Gun, enjoyed the sequel. Luckily, I may have had a similar rant.
Is better than Top Gun.
Yeah, but I may have had a similar rant, but I actually don't like Top Gun as much as I like Gladiator.
Of course, yeah.
So it was a bigger decline, like you say. I enjoyed it. But what I mean is, so when people have all gone, oh, why have I made a sequel? It's one of my favourite films, Beetlejuice and all that shit. I've never always gone, oh, it's just a sequel. It's fine. And now it's one of my films I love. I'm actually like, I get it now.
Yeah. So now, you've not had that yet.
I mean, they can't do Remember the Titans 2, but what I'm saying is like, or Armageddon 2. But if they did, I'd be like,
you could do an
Armageddon 2. They could easily do. But I think, basically, they just do it, but they just change the name. They wouldn't go for they just do what Gladiator. And that's why I think I'm so annoyed that it's a film that I cherish. There's a few films obviously that they made. The Notebook 2 would be different, to be fair, but.
I think that's, as we're coming on to surprisingly good or bad, which is obviously, and as I said in the intro, kind of bit, Spider-Man 3 was that level for me. Excitement.
So that's prime example, actually, what you just said. Yeah, so enough than that, because even the Star Wars films, I like the Star Wars films, even when they came out, they weren't bad. Hobbits weren't bad after Lord of the Rings. They're not quite sequels, but you know what I mean. They ain't great, but
they're not awful.
I was more fuming about that because of the CGI. That's what love about me, because you could tell how much manpower went into the first ones, and the second one, I think, was just 100%. But so I'm going to try and think of one now. I've had my rant about that. It's not Gladiator 2 that I was most disappointed with. I feel like there was even one this year.
Even The Force Awakens I liked.
Romulus, yeah. Maybe the second Star Wars, yeah.
Last Jedi, yeah.
Last Jedi,
That was the worst, and that comes up. So
Or there you go. Actually, Attack of the Clones.
well, let's leave this.
Because I didn't mind Phantom Menace.
I love Phantom Menace. Let's get onto that in the Sprosy good and bad because we've mentioned a couple that we've said. But quickly, I forgot to do the news. And look,
Wicked as well, by the way.
Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. With now this bit of news, it's stupid. It's not really anything massive pop culture, but I don't want to say we're not getting into if he's guilty or not, blah blah blah, because it's being investigated. I don't want to be that kind of culture thing. The thing I wanted to mention, because obviously Greg Wallace has been taken off of MasterChef while they investigate him. That's why I sent that picture.
I think you said Greg Thingy then.
Greg Davies.
Oh, I was fuming then.
No,
Yeah,
Greg Wallace.
Yeah.
For historical allegations of misconduct.
Okay.
But the bit that came out is Rod Stewart went on a rant about it. He went, "Yeah, I'm glad he's left. He was horrible to my wife on Celebrity MasterChef. The tubby bully." It's like, that is so good. Class. It's not like
he's going to be labelled as a tubby bully now.
Yeah, that's it. He's fucked. But
that's
I mean,
funny. Rod Stewart as well.
What did I can't even remember. Yeah, because he's got done, isn't he? For apparently someone's now said he went into a studio with just a sock on his cock.
Oh yeah, which is great buttons, but awful conduct.
Like accused of walking into the BBC studio nudio with a sock on his privates.
BBC are fucked, by the way.
BBC have got a lot of weirdos. But let's not go on to that. I just thought it was the Tubby Bully, which just tickled me. I'm not fair play.
That could have been the podcast name. That could have been the episode name.
Tubby Bully, yeah, but that was too late to find out that. But obviously the podcast name was Defying Culture because we saw Wicked.
Let's talk Wicked.
Wicked. Oh, sorry. So bin. That's 3 bins in a row.
I'd shred it. I'd burn it if I got a lighter on me.
Bins in a row. 3.
3 bins. But hasn't there been more bins in...
Yeah.
There is always going to be, yeah.
But Wicked, Jungle is Massive. No, that's the sequel coming soon.
Yeah.
Part 2. Let's start.
I seen your sister standing over the guy in this the other day on Insta or something.
Yeah.
Where he's apparently so good looking and charismatic in it. I was like, yeah, he is.
Oh, the Prince.
Yeah, the Prince. I can't remember his name.
Basically had nothing to do. Except they both fancied him.
Literally.
He did play it well though. He played the dickish / charming guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. He nailed it, didn't he? He did the bit where he was right down the middle, which I really liked.
But one thing, straight off the bat, you know when we first sat down and that first scene where they're singing "The Witch is Dead" and she comes down in the bubble, I sat down and I went, "What the fuck have we come to watch?"
Oh, really?
Because I was like, I hated that start.
And
with all the ginger munchkins.
Yeah.
Why are all the munchkins ginger?
I think they're meant to be.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying. If it stayed along that theme the whole thing, you'd have been like, oh no. But instead, it turned into an absolute banger.
Ariana Grande, best performance of the year for me, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
So
maybe the best comedic performance I've seen in the film for a good few years.
God, we were crying with tears of laughter, weren't we?
There was a 2-minute scene.
The bit where she moves on the bed.
Where she moves in with her, or she's trying to do her up. And she's just the banter, and I hate the word banter. Yeah, but it's
the perfect way to describe.
Oh my god! Like she plays it, and like I've always said with anything, I love it.
But she's even funny when they don't get along.
Yeah,
she's doing her snidey, bitchy comments.
This is what I mean. She looks like she enjoyed what I say. I love some more if you look like they're enjoying doing it.
Have you not seen the behind the scenes stuff?
No,
where she's swinging on the chandelier and that. She just looks like she's having a great time. She's like, there's loads of behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, really? Literally, she just looks like she's having the best time, even me in the picture. Because I feel like as soon as she's done it, she's going to go, I'm so sorry, I'm so like, that thing. And it's just great. The woman she's playing opposite, I'm sued to do apologise, I don't know her name.
Cynthia.
She's very good. She's in a few.
Great voice.
So I didn't realise, obviously, they're all West End famous. They're all like really.
That Cynthia is. I didn't know.
Yeah,
she was.
Yeah, and so's the guy, the Prince, and a few others.
I knew he was in Cynthia. Arrivo, I don't know.
The only problem, I'm going to start with some flaws about the film.
Goldblum.
Yeah.
Underused.
Goldblum,
it rushed.
Rushed his bit, yeah.
It rushed all the actual Oz stuff.
Yeah.
Because it set a lot of time on.
But I didn't know it was the second film, so obviously that threw me right off. I thought that was
the marketing for it was terrible. They didn't want to tell anyone.
Oh, okay.
They didn't show any of the music in the first couple of trailers.
Yeah.
It's not music. Like, because that was the other thing for the start. I felt like, fuck, this is going down the very much.
So in the play, then,
singing
Defying
everything
in the middle of it.
Yes.
Okay.
It ends on Defying. So the ending
first
felt
of
like they
act.
rushed to that because they spent so much time in the university with just them two getting
With all
along.
that shitty
But
bit,
that was
yeah.
the best stuff because
Yeah, it
Ariana
was, yeah.
Grande was so fucking funny.
So yeah, I know what you mean.
But I want to see her do a stand-up tour.
Yeah, generally she was.
She
class.
was incredible.
So the flaws I'd say is
I said in my review, by the way, she was Ryan Gosling in Barbie.
that's what I said afterwards. Yeah, that's what I said.
We both did. I said it to you, and you agreed.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty clever. Yeah, I think that was it. She was Ryan Gosling. She kind of saved it a bit as well.
Yeah.
Not that it needed saving, because other than that, it was a fine film, and I enjoyed it. But she
Long.
was the cherry on. She was the icing on the cake, or she was the cherry on top.
It was way too long.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
2 hours 40 was rough.
Yeah, you told me it was 2 hours. Was a bit fuming, I'll be honest with you. I kept looking at the watch going, I think I've been lied to.
Yeah. Because you really didn't want to go.
No.
You're like, oh, can't do we not go? Do we not go?
And I agree now, I am happy I went. Flaws, I would say, her relationship with the main characters, her relationship with her sister's a bit shitty. Because it's this massive thing and then suddenly they just don't see, you know what I mean, they don't really care for each other's life.
Yeah.
And then she kind of goes, I only care about meeting the wizard. But I do get, maybe in the Wizard of Oz, or maybe in the different concept, maybe in that, they explain it more, maybe in the I get it if the wizard is the be all and end all of your world, you are going to probably drop everything to go and see him if it's a once in it. But even that, like you said, felt
obviously
rushed.
spoilers
It did feel a
by
bit
the way
rushed.
if you haven't seen the
Yeah,
play
sorry,
film.
it did feel a bit rushed with Jeff Goldblum.
But we have gone through spoilers.
I will give you a prize. It's not anything good because I've got nothing with me. If you can tell me who played the goat, the professor.
It was Peter Dinklage.
Incorrect. It was CGI. Unlucky. But good guess. Good guess though. Yeah,
No, Peter Dinklage was actually in a suit for it. Like he was on all
No,
fours and they put the green dots on him and that.
Oh no.
Yeah. And did the voice on the set so they could interact with how he would look in that role.
I'll give you a yellow card if you're taking a look out of his side. That's a yellow.
No,
That's a
not
yellow.
out his side.
That's a yellow.
But all that stuff as well, I really liked that side
Yeah,
of it, all the
good.
misjustice of the animals. And
So
then,
that comes up in the next one, I think, more.
although the song was a bit bad, that was the other thing for me. I did put on my review in Carly.
I know, I've seen that. Ain't she a bitch? Oh my
No,
god, you
we've
can't
been
have an opinion with her, can you?
We've been messaging as well about it, to be fair, because she was happy that I'd seen it.
Yeah.
And she loved it. But when I referred to, there weren't many bangers in it.
No.
Defying
Gravity
and Popular were the two best songs by a mile.
Other than that, I can't remember any others.
Obviously, the first one is the Witch is Dead or
Ding Dong.
She Killed the Wicked, and because that plays at the end with Divine Gravity.
That was very much along the line. Oh, we're not going to carry on that. I think it's a bad word, isn't it?
There is, yeah. But I thought their relationship was fantastic as well. Both of them were really good, but like I say, Ariane was great. But yeah, Cynthia deserves just as much praise. She toe-to-toe levels vocally. Obviously, it's a film.
But the next film is, obviously, it did say 2 can be continued at the end, just to let you all know. After credit scenes is really good, staying for that.
It does say part 1 at the start, but it comes up after the Wicked bit, right in the bottom right, yeah.
Motherfucker's got me. Basically, I'm a bit worried that because she's obviously got to turn or stay a bitch, so I've got a feeling her comedic stuff may have left the series.
Yes, but she might now go and put in the most dramatic performance ever.
Which she did do well in this as well, by the way.
She did do well.
Oh, I think she's banging.
I don't think she needed. She didn't have the big dramatic moment because it was all down to her flying and defying gravity.
She got divorced this year as well, so
Ariana
I've
Grande?
slid into a DM. Nah, she slid into mine, but I've not replied.
Yeah.
But she's coming on the podcast actually.
I imagine that would be a coup. I thought it looked
How
lovely.
small do you think she'd look here, by the way? I reckon she looked tiny, like a child.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think she's really, I think she's like really small, isn't she? Fair play. Incredible princess, though.
Princess, yes.
But yeah, incredible film.
The names were doing me.
Anyone? Yeah, they were a bit all over the shop. Anybody that's not seen it or doesn't like musicals, honestly, I do recommend going to see it.
Yeah, even it. Look, we're two old, aging 30-year-old men. We're actually the first half of 30, but.
I was going to say, speak for yourself.
Yeah. And we went together.
I do like musicals. I do like musicals, but I don't like them all.
I mean, I cannot get over the fact and how much we just kept turning to each other, just going, "She's so good,"
Yeah.
and we were literally in tears crying. She was that funny.
I just thought she was in it for a cash cow as well.
Yeah.
So she was an absolute pleasant surprise. 'Cause I was a bit like, she's not me able to act. I've seen her on like Jimmy Kimmel and all that. She seems cute
Disney,
and funny.
She's done Disney stuff.
I know she did that when she was younger.
Yeah, but
I
mean the other, the Disney Channel,
yeah,
Doom and stuff. I mean, yeah, but she was fantastic and definitely. I think I give it a 7 out of 10 on Instagram, so that does bank.
Yeah, do you know what? I would give it a 7 out of 10. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say I think Ariana could be 2 or 3 of them. 2 or 3 of them points.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was very on the cusp of
Fuck's sake. It's so far away now on this sofa.
Just leave it till after then. Just put it in your tray. I was gone for it. If you knock my Strange Things Lego over and break it, I will break you. Could you?
Oh no, it's just stuck at the top.
That's
yes.
fine. That's fine. Wicked show off.
So Wicked is officially getting a.
It's not that music at all.
No,
but
it's not. But yeah, so I could talk about Wicked all day.
some guys singing outside, so that might come through.
No, it wouldn't do. Not with my voice. My sultry tune.
Get off of that fucking table now. Jesus Christ. The whole thing nearly came down then, guys. So Wicked is obviously in the bank.
Yes.
So three all right. 1 really good film. 2, 3 okay ones. For me.
Yeah. Do you recommend
and
watching
one bad.
Paddington? I need to try and watch Paddington films. I end up scrolling. I'll be honest. I get a little bit bored of the Paddingtons.
Yeah, I mean.
I've just started watching. Oh, can I go through what I've watched by the way, or is that not?
Yeah, quickly choose.
So I listened to the
As long as
podcast
it's not,
with Donald
bad at all.
Trump and Joe Rogan.
How was it?
I know this is horrible, and I don't want to come across as one of these guys. I don't like Trump now, but I respect him a hell of a lot.
I heard he wouldn't let Joe Rogan get his fucking voice in.
What do you mean?
Like Donald Trump just kept taking over and didn't let Joe Rogan ask questions.
Yeah, I think that's just the way Trump is.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah.
But that's what I mean. But honestly, mate, it was sound. He was just. I get it. Like I don't get him. Like he's an obviously thingy, but it was really weird to listen to because I was like, he's just a normal guy, and no one's ever given him a chance. Like, and don't get me wrong, I know it's one side of the story. No one gave him a chance as president. They gave him shit from the word go, and he's actually done it. Like he's not done like thingy, but generally just hearing him afterwards, I was like, oh, you're not as much of a buffoon as you come across.
No,
you do know what's going on a little
he's
bit
not
more.
a Boris Johnson.
No, which is
But
basically
then
what I thought
Boris
he was.
Johnson did probably have more.
About
But
him,
then we don't see a lot of it because we're not in America.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know?
But yeah, in general, what's that? Just started watching
Oh, I'll tell you what. You ever watched
the man from UNCL. I heard it's very good. It's quite cool. Yeah, that's on Amazon.
I love the fact that you said the UNCLE and didn't say uncle. I know it's got full stops in it, but
I read English properly, not you. And
Have you
Brass
ever watched-
No, heard great things.
yeah,
I've heard what's the name's amazing in it.
Michelle
Keegan, but I've heard in
She's
general it's
fine.
very good. There's something about it that makes me not want to watch it, and I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I will
Funny.
watch it then.
Really
Yeah.
funny.
But I thought the same with Benidorm. I thought Benidorm, and it did annoy me after the first 3 seasons. Still did all 10 though.
Commitment.
Barely. That was the proper. I was on my phone whilst it was in the background.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Other than that, no, the man from Uncle. Bit of YouTube. Did I watch a film? Oh, I watched Greyhound with Tom Hanks. Been out a little while about him being on a U-boat. All right, watch. If we were bidding or banking, it'd probably get a 6.5. It won't quite make it to the bank, but it was watchable for a war film. It's quite cool. Probably based on a true story. Didn't check. Didn't check.
I've been doing I'm a Celeb.
Oh, okay.
Bake Off finished as well now.
Okay, that's lovely. So next.
Do you know, it's just something that's put on though, I'm a Celeb in the background.
Yeah.
But that more.
Was that before or after you watching Love Island?
Oh, I don't watch that.
Shock.
Maura Higgins or whatever it is that was on Love Island. Maura, she's Irish.
Myra Hindley.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
But she's funny.
Okay.
But yeah, it's on.
No, so not anything else though, TV wise? Season? Got a series going? I did start watching one that's just come out. I don't want to guess the name. Then if it's Apollo, I feel that's a lie. It's about a black guy detective. Cross. Cross, that's it.
I'm
yeah.
not watching that.
Why?
Because I tried to watch a YouTube video the other day, and that advert popped up every 10 seconds.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not watching you out of spite.
Yeah, it seems.
You've done my head in for a 2 minute.
It seems like it's got a nice little twist to it. It should be alright, but it's not gripped me yet.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
So, shall we run through the surprisingly good or bad submissions from the Instagram community?
Yeah. Okay. How many is there? Do you know?
Quite a few.
How many do you think you'll agree with? We'll go percentage if you don't know the exact number. Or have you read them anyway?
I've read them, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going.
How many do you think I'll disagree with?
Not many.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a feeling. They're usually quite good, the internet.
So obviously the first one is from. He's done 2. He's done TV as well. I only asked for films. He's been cheeky here.
Oh, cheeky.
But Dolphin Reaper _film said kind of cheating, but Agatha all along was a lot of fun and better than expected, which obviously is TV.
I've heard good things, and I never heard of it before, so I agree that's probably true.
Yeah, because I said it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about you.
And I personally found Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon to be very underwhelming for how much it was hyped up, and I agree with that.
Oppenheimer.
It didn't say Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, by the way. That's mine, big time.
Yeah.
But Crouch Tiger, Hidden Dragon, you know what? Dolphin, go on. What's it? Instagram?
Dolphin _ Reaper.
It's a good shout and a blast from the past. I fully agree. Watched it when I was younger. Liked things around that time. Liked all that kind of stuff. And just didn't like it. I think it was boring and slow and a bit shitty.
I don't like the action because it's all the wire work and that, and it's just a bit like the
no, that's good. That's a really good shout. Yeah, and it's niche. It's an unorthodox one.
But I'd also get why people probably do like it.
No.
I
think they're awful people. No, I do. Yeah, I think people like it through nostalgia, but I think I was either too young or it's just shit.
Yeah, I don't think we were the right age bracket.
But then again, the more things you hear about Bruce Lee as you get older, the more you hear
it's not Bruce Lee in that.
Who is it?
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
What are you on about?
It's the one with Michelle Yeoh and another Asian man that is like all martial arts and they can fly and they jump from the trees and shit.
Right. This could be...
I will put £100 on this right now. Shake my hand. Shake my fucking hand. Okay, wait, stop. If I'm right,
I'm already bailing.
You've now got to spin this. Come on.
No.
Come on. All right, just the jelly bean. Because that is you've just tried to question me big time on Bruce Lee. Who's my dad named after?
He named himself after him.
Yeah. Still counts. Can you
hold the phone?
You want about Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee? By the way?
Shit. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
And Way of the Dragon he also did.
Oh no! I think I might have had a shocker here, guys.
So now I'm going to make him do the chili challenge.
I can't do that. I've not got a drink, Steve. I can't.
You can have mine, which is we spin this little wheel, and then he gets to see what chilies he's having. So there's chili chocolate, chili jelly beans, chili.
Anyway, the Bruce Lee film's shit as well.
Chili gummies. So do you want to spin the wheel or me spin for you?
So what is it?
It's the chili jelly beans, chili like gummy sweets, and chili chocolates.
Why am I so arrogant?
Spin the wheel.
Got to be chocolate, surely.
Yes! Oh, I think that's going to be worse. Look how big they are compared to a
God.
tiny jelly bean.
It's not alright, eh?
Question me.
Apologies. Sorry, community. Don't think
So
I've ever seen it.
You've not seen that one.
I may have done actually, I think.
But I agree anyway. So, we'll agree to this, but we've already mentioned it. Is that hit yet?
It's got a kick. Worst thing is, well, it's just proper dairy milk. So it's just like a chocolate. So you're like, oh, that's nice. And then there's just something in it, because look, it looks normal.
Yeah.
And there's just something in it that kicks your asshole.
It'll be coming out your asshole later.
God.
So, we'll agree with this one, but actually...
Sorry, Dolphin, I'm actually going to retract my hand right as well.
It's only because he's not seen the film.
Yeah.
He's just slating Bruce Lee, which actually he might be a really big fan of. So, Jonaku _ said Alien Romulus was surprisingly mid. Well, we've already said we hated it. But to agree that it's... Thank God you knew it's not the miracle and the masterpiece people have said. Mm-hmm. You know.
And also, I've seen that film, so I'll agree.
I've not seen this one. Jake Cross _ film review said The Prophecy, 1995.
Never seen it.
What, okay,
good or bad? Better than he said.
No, good, yeah, he thought it was really good. Are you okay?
This isn't nice, but it's so what, bro? I had it all.
It stars Christopher Walken, nice. Eric Stoltz, Viggo Mortensen, there's your boy. Amanda Plummer, what's she from? We did an episode on it.
No clue.
Pulp Fiction. This is the synopsis. At the scene of a bizarre murder, LA homicide detective Thomas Daggett discovers a lethal heavenly prophecy now being fulfilled on Earth. Sorry, let's go on to the bigger one. In his fight to stop the force of evil, he finds an unlikely ally in an elementary school teacher.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give that a watch.
Yeah, I think it's very average.
Anything with Viggo in as well will get my attention.
All of it, yeah.
So thank you for that. Who was it?
That was Jake Cross _ film reviews.
Thank you.
So next one, neither of us has seen it. My son has seen it and enjoyed it, and I've heard it's been very bigged up. Is Transformers 1, and that was from Hugh V302. It's the animated one, yeah.
What, it's meant to be really good.
Yeah, loads of people raved about
Cool.
it. So next one, and I know you've seen this.
adult humour in the Transformers films, or is it more very much for
I
children?
don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But I think it had a good storyline. It was solid.
Okay, I might give
Wasn't
it a watch.
as babyish as people were worried it was going to be.
Okay, babe.
So at _Mr.Movies_ said Singing in the Rain. So he loves Singing in the Rain. He was expecting not to like it. You've seen Singing in the Rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy it?
Very much so. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
What were you in the theatre production you did? Wasn't Singing in the Rain, was it? It was, wasn't
That's
it?
one of the quiz questions, and I'm fuming about it.
Oh, I've got one on the question
No,
already.
I'll just have to make a new one now.
No,
Thank you.
you won't.
Thank you. So that's one you
I
would
knew
have
it was
known.
Singing in the Rain.
Yeah, so that's why I was trying to be quiet. No, love Singing in the Rain. I'd never seen it until I was in the theatre production, then watched it.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the film. Really enjoyed the theatre production. Would have gone pro if it went for my bum knee. But yeah, Gene Kelly. Really good.
So thanks for that submission.
Yeah, really cool little film actually.
Yeah, nice one to pick out, an older one.
Yeah,
as well,
another niche one. Yeah, I like that. I like it when they're a bit unorthodox.
At Valor Film says, you've not seen this, I have, and I was thoroughly disappointed with this and give it a 4 out of 10. Furiosa and Mad Max Saga. He said he loved it. And I was like, I hated it.
Have I watched that now?
No. I don't think it's on anything yet.
No. Yeah, I've heard not good things, but that's cool then that
really
you
good,
thought the opposite. You were disappointed
Yeah.
he was thinking.
So that's the only one so far I've disagreed with.
He must
So,
have taste in films, and you're obviously you, so that's nice.
But no, I'm glad he enjoyed it. It's
Yeah.
still something different.
I love it when
What's
someone's
on.
got a different opinion to me.
Yeah.
You're the opposite. You literally like, oh, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I'm the one causing mayhem on Instagram. So Atwood _review said the Wild Robot was way better than I expected. I talked about that, give it 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
it was a
no.
nice, surprising little film.
Yeah, you did
People
say that.
it.
Yeah, that's good.
Fellow podcaster that joined us on the couch for at Jean _BKL. He said Belfast. I think you two went to see that on an unlimited screening.
Who's
Surprisingly
what's his name?
enjoyable. John Beekle. Never heard of him.
No.
Oh, he's
Can't
gone.
ring a bell. Danielle's husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cameron's son.
Belfast. Yeah, very good film. It had the guy from 50 Shades of Grey in it. Sorry, I do apologise. Forgot his name.
Oh, I don't know his
Jeremy,
name
Julian, Jerry, J-Dog, Jamie Dornan. God, that was good.
either.
Very good little film. Really weird. And I'll be honest with you, it's one of them slow burners. Not like Oppenheimer, because nothing happens in this.
Black and white.
Yeah, black and white. Nothing really happens. Just really cool little story.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Kid on the bike's the poster or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a cool little film.
I've still not seen it because I don't go to that on the screen. Kenneth Branagh.
Yes, he wrote it about. It's
And
based on
directed it,
based on
didn't
his
he?
life. Yeah. So it's actually based on his
Yeah.
life growing up.
And that was him. It was scenes of him when he was a kid
Yes.
that they filmed for it. They used real footage of him when he was a kid.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's true.
Never seen that film. Just made that
I
up.
don't-
But yeah, that's 2 I've done you for tonight. But to be honest, this whole section with the surprisingly good and bad works well with the unlimited screenings anyway. 'Cause you don't know what you're getting.
Yes, very much so. So
So I went to see Crawl,
Kneecap
Kneecap, my favourite of the year.
would have been a
Phenomenal
massive.
film.
Didn't expect much of it, and it was
No.
very good. Crawl.
But did we didn't know we were seeing Kneecap, did we?
No.
Did you see Crawl?
Is that the one with the ropes?
No, that was
Don't let go.
that was a horror one.
Yeah. Crawl.
Unlimited with Crawl was where she had alligators flooding Florida. Kayla
Any
Sicano
good?
from the Gentleman TV series.
Oh,
And
really?
Skin,
Her?
she was Effie.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
fine.
They're doing a sequel. Don't need a sequel, but a fine little film,
Cool.
B-movie-esque.
Okay.
What else have I seen? Blinded by the Light. That was a bit- that
The
weren't
Streets.
great. The Streets.
They sang a song called Blinded by the Lights. Do you
No,
know who
it
the
was-
Streets are?
Yeah.
You sure? Because I'm pretty sure.
Mike Skinner.
Yeah, but you grew up on like George Michael, didn't you, in Elton?
I love
I was
Elton.
more like the Streets and
I
everything.
love Elton.
I was there like, back on Mark Wahlberg's Marky Mark this day, you better miss the party star, we used to mix things with Bacardi Dark.
Is that actually the Streets?
No, that's Eminem.
Oh. What is that? Dry your eyes, mate.
Yeah, and then
Is that the Streets?
yeah, and then Blinded by Your Lights is.
Blinded by Your Light is.
It's like I think it's really like pumping.
Bruce
Like,
Springsteen song.
oh, is it as well?
It's a Bruce Springsteen film. It's about an Asian lad that comes from India to live in. Well, his family came over to live in
Bruce
not
Springsteen?
London. Yeah, but he loves the Bruce Springsteen music. So it's not singing. Just uses the music of Bruce Springsteen like he's listening in his headphones.
Oh,
and
cool.
Stuff like that.
Name 2 Bruce Springsteen songs. Go.
Blinded by the Light.
Don't count.
Made in the USA.
Born in the
Born in
USA.
the USA.
I'll
But
allow
that's
it.
not. That's Bo. Is that John? That's John Bon Jovi.
Streets of.
New York, LA, Philadelphia.
Yes, correct. I'll continue. So you enjoyed that?
It was all right. It was better than I expected.
Oh,
Never
so-
would have watched it if I hadn't gone.
Okay, so why are you bringing it up in this Think about.
So I'm just saying that's what I know. It's can't be good, surprisingly good or bad.
Okay.
That was surprisingly mid.
Yeah.
So
Not always hits. Not always tens.
No, and they don't. I think Kneecap's probably the best one we've been to see on an anonymous screening.
Ironic name for someone that's barely got any, but yeah.
Who, me?
No, me. I've got no Kneecap.
Yeah, no. So yeah, thanks for that, John.
John Beacle.
Yeah. Danielle's husband.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oscar reviews.
Mhm.
So he's got 3 S's on the end. So I actually should have gone.
Yeah, Rob.
Woos.
Yeah.
Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Thought JJ coming back meant they'd land the plane, but no. See, I don't love The Last Jedi, but I didn't hate it. I, for one, sure thought JJ coming back would mean it'd be good. But literally, the opening text came on and sounded so terrible, I instantly knew somehow it was gonna suck.
Fair play.
I don't. Rise of Skywalker is not. a good film.
I had kind of gave up with them. I'll be honest.
Actually, yeah, I can't watch it.
I think
again
give up
now.
with them now. I'll be honest.
And then, funny enough, we were obviously talking about The Last Jedi, which Luke wrote at _1, said The Last Jedi in a bad way. All I say is, me after leaving the cinema, after seeing The Last Jedi, and presuming to his friend, every word of what you just said was wrong. Without a doubt, the most disappointing cinematic experience I have ever had. I went to it at 12 o'clock at midnight as well, The Last Jedi.
Did you like it?
No. Carrie Fisher flying through space, because she's all of a sudden got the Force. Fuck off.
Oh, really? Did she? I don't think I've seen it now. I think I just gave up with it. I think I've seen it once when I was like just binging that. I binged the one before it and that one. I was like, nah. I liked Smog, or whatever his name is.
Smog?
Smog. Is that his name?
That's from The Hobbit.
What was the smoky guy called?
What are you on about?
He gets killed off in it.
Snoke.
Snoke.
Yeah, he gets just killed randomly, stupidly in The Last Jedi.
I feel like that's what like Snoop Dogg's name should be.
Snoke.
It's like smoke as well. Yeah.
Maybe he should have released his own strain of weed called.
Called Snoke. That'd be class.
Don't know these next two, unfortunately, but at President_Van_Glitch said The Breadwinner and The Plague of Dogs, both animations, I've not seen them. So I can't say if this probably.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm out on them too.
CinemaCheck_, good plan this. He was surprised how good it was with Shaun of the Dead.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, if that's your first introduction to Edgar Wright and you have no idea what he's about.
Yeah,
I did say to him, I didn't love Shaun of the Dead when I first watched it, but over the times I've watched it, I adore it.
Oh no, so literally I was going to say the same thing. So I watched it. I remember Ben Coe got it for his birthday. Must be 2004, I think it came out. You can Google that. That's on me. No, it is 2004. You don't need to Google it, honestly. It came out in 2004 anyway. And we watched it. I watched it once, didn't care for it. Watched it again, I think, with him. And I was literally like, what is this masterpiece? And he pointed out to me, went, no. And he literally said to me, he said, no, watch it a second time. And it was the second time you watch the stuff, like when he's going through the speech. I think I might have done this before, so I do apologise. Yeah. But then he's going like, but then what we do is we bang him over the head, ow. Because he kicks himself on the head with that click back, but he's still talking. He goes, we hit him over the head, ow. And we head to the Winchester. And he literally, I was like, that is just...
and wait for this.
And it's just, when you look at that film, oh, now that to me is...
Same with Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz is good. And the sad thing about Hot Fuzz is, it had to come after Shaun of the Dead.
No, Hot Fuzz, mate, is equally...
Oh, no.
It's only a little just below that Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is my favourite.
But it is only a little bit behind, because a couple of the really good jokes, Hot Fuzz, are stolen. So as soon as they do them, you're automatically going, Shaun of the Dead's class. Like The Fence, brilliant, by the way, both films, is class. But even like a few of the Cornetto jokes, a few others, but just... I could
Anyone anything from Sharp?
Cornetto. I just love it. But yeah, so that's a really
Pete!
good show. I didn't expect anything of it.
Pete! Oi, Pritt! He's not in.
I just can't even imagine what that would have... I can't even remember when that was at the cinema. Anyone
we
talking
were
about it.
Did we go and see it?
I knew what women were at that point.
Did we go and see it back in the cinema because they showed it? We didn't for the 20 bloody years.
No, because you were being a bitch. Yeah, you were like, oh no, there's a new Marvel film out.
There was one, it was Deadpool and Wolverine, and you saw it as well. So,
yeah, I did.
So thanks for that, Cinema Check. We love that as well.
You like Kneecap more than Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, fair play.
Triangle of Sadness was from the Arctic Cinema. I think that's how it is, sorry. Zero Expectations, trailer didn't catch me, went still, now one of my favourites.
Never heard of it.
It was up there for the Oscars and stuff a couple of years ago.
Oh, really?
It was at the same time as... Was it even just last year with Poor Things and stuff?
Was it with Poor Things now, or was it with...
Oppenheimer
or was it with Parasite and that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was that long ago.
Don't Ronaldo get nominated for an Oscar?
He won it. He won Best Picture. Best Director, Cillian Murphy. I think it won. Do you want to look at that?
No. It's one thing we don't Google, it's that shit heap.
Oppenheimer, Oscar. So that's surprisingly bad for you then, Oppenheimer. We know. Best Picture winner, Best Actor winner, Best Original Score, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, Best Cinematography, Best Film Editing, Best Supporting Actress nominee. So that's all it definitely won. We've got nominated for a further 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 awards.
And this is why cinema's fucked.
And it won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. I think it's tied, isn't it, for the top ever with
Titanic.
and Gone with the Wind. You took too long.
No, I was about to say that's why I was breathing. I was going Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
I was going Wind Gone with the
Friend of the pod, got his own pod. Had to have a dig on me this. So I said, what's the most surprising, good or bad thing? And at Riddle Me This Reviews, Chris from the Street Level Review podcast said, you like him Wicked and not Hamilton. Have you seen Hamilton?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I love musicals, and guess what I think of Hamilton? Overrated shit.
Ooh! Backfire.
I've only watched it once. Sorry about the
against Riddle Me This.
Sorry, Riddle Me This. Having on your podcast, I've got similar opinions to you actually. But this, no. I found it a bit much.
We said we'll try and do a collab.
I found it a bit much. I didn't really enjoy.
It is one of them singy ones, isn't it, where it sings every word
continuously, yeah. Which I don't mind. Coincidentally, he was going to actually be in my quiz later. I was going to say what's his name, but I've took it out.
I can't.
Tell you what, that's my new question.
Okay, instead of
the other one.
I'll have a think.
And as soon as you say it, I'll give you a clue. I think it's double barrelled.
Yeah, I don't know. Lafayette, something, isn't it?
Jean-Claude.
That's
Van
Jean-Claude.
Damme.
Yeah.
No, I'll ask you in a bit anyway. But yeah, so no, I really wanted to like it. Coincidentally,
and obviously Carly.
That fella's wife, John, that's him.
Oh, was it Jean?
Danielle. I watched it with Danielle, I think, one day once with John, and she said, "Oh, you'll like this because you like your musicals." And generally, I was just a bit underwhelmed. I couldn't get into any of the songs. He's in How I Met Your Mother as well. Okay. Just for a little episode.
Are we on about the writer and stuff?
Yeah, he does it all. And then he's been in Brooklyn
Nine-Nine. He starred in it, yeah.
He was Amy Santiago's
brother.
I
know. That's what the name you want.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You Google,
get that.
and you'll be
I'm not.
You'll be sent off actually. You've already had a yellow.
No, because he also did the music for Encanto.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Couldn't get for.
I've got 2 of his names, but we'll leave it. I don't know the third part. So thanks for that dig at me there, but yeah, we did. We loved Wicked, and we're standing by it, aren't we?
Yeah, loved Wicked, and yeah, I do apologise. I wish I didn't hate Hamilton, but I actually do. I just dislike.
Because I did a post saying what they could basically good musicals that could make films now. Because I want a Book of Mormon film.
I'd like that because I don't think I'm ever going to get to the theatre to watch it.
It's on. My sister went to see it the other day in Birmingham.
Oh really? Buy me tickets if you want. It's up to you.
For Christmas. @_rank it up said The Holdovers. You haven't seen this? I have. Was surprisingly good.
Yeah, I think I've heard
Paul
that.
Giamatti.
Oh, he's good in most stuff. Did watch him the other day in. Name that film.
I know what you've watched.
Tell you what I watched the other day. Sorry.
Sideways.
Just to go back. Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, great first scene. The rest is a bit boring. I've said this on the pod before.
I've never wanted to burn someone alive. You actually serious?
Yeah, I tried to. It is the first scene is phenomenal. There is good bits in it. Like the last scene's great as well. I'm not saying. I just don't think it's all that after the first scene anymore.
What scene is Paul Giamatti in?
Is it like back in England?
Yellow card.
Or America?
No, not at all.
Sorry.
He's in the action. I'll tell you that.
Oh, is it?
I'll just tell you. So he's basically like the guy in command when they get to the bit where Vin Diesel tries to get them help them kids. And then gets sniped. He's basically the guy. He's like the middleman, and then he leads them on. Yeah, and he gets a hitch because he says, "Oh, I've got to get this out of my shoe." He has something in his shoe. He's the one that sits on the pole, I think, and hits the wall and knocks. Remember, all the Germans are behind the wall, and the other guys luckily smash them. Spoiler alert: if you've not seen that film, back from 1998, I think.
But The Holdovers, obviously, I've seen it. I really enjoyed it.
I just like Paul Giamatti.
And that's set at Christmas. It's not a Christmas film. The director made sure it's not a Christmas film.
When you said it, I thought I've seen him in Red Jumpers or something. Maybe.
Yeah, because basically the whole premise is he's a private school teacher.
Yeah.
And the kids that don't get sent home for Christmas, the holdovers, he has to look after them.
Oh, cool. That's quite a cool little story.
Because the teachers don't like him.
Film or series?
Film.
Oh, cool. I'll give it a watch.
Just Another Movie Night said.
What?
You just shook your head. I'm shocked by how good the live adaptations of both Alita Battle Angel, I've only seen parts of that, can't really remember it, and Speed Racer were. Speed Racer was the Wachowski.
Yeah, I know.
Now
But
sisters.
I genuinely was panicking that she was going to say, he or she was going to say Aladdin and The Lion King or something like that, and I was just going
The
to,
remake.
I was just going to snap the mic. But no, I've not seen either of them two films, so I do apologise.
No, yeah. Speed Racer.
I mean, if I apologise for every film I've not seen, we're going to be here all day. So
Yeah,
I'll just leave
exactly.
it as.
Because you ain't seen the next one either. And I haven't.
Go on then, name it.
At Daxota_Weeb said the king of comedy because he's not usually a massive Martin Scorsese fan. Scorsese?
Don't know much about it, I've never heard of it.
It's basically what the Joker 1 was a lot of based on. People said, oh, that's just the king of comedy because it's... Well, it is... God, who's the talk show host in Joker? Obviously, Robert De Niro is the main character in the king of comedy as a talk show host.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and I still haven't seen it. I was always meant to see it, and he said, well, if you like Joker 1, you should watch it.
Okay.
Anto_Kino Love said Star Wars Episode 7, which is The Force Awakens. Didn't say if he loved it, or I tried to say, well, was that a good or a bad way, and he didn't get back to me, so I can't. But I love that film. I did love it. Like I went to see it 3 times in the cinema. I went to see that at midnight.
Yeah, I did like it. I did like The Force Awakens. Like once again, gets damp like the Gladiators. Gladiator did get a bit dampened by the other two, sadly.
Yeah.
Same as Phantom Menace for me.
Yeah. At Filmtastic said, good from this year, both of hers, with Smile 2. I haven't seen it though. She said, even though I got really scared, I still kind of liked it. She said, and the bits that she did watch through her fingers.
Yeah, that's fair.
And she said, bad, obviously, Joker 2. And she just put, I mean, ... Okay, it was shit. And it was shit. And we don't need to talk about that piece of shit anymore.
I suppose, yeah, that's been trodden on, but good that.
But yeah, I have heard a lot of people say Smile 2 was a step up from the first, so I don't really enjoy the first. So, but yeah, I've got to see it.
Oh, anybody realise how many Lady Gaga songs I got in on our episode about the Joker 2? Because I didn't get enough love for that, because that was pretty hard, and I had to learn a few of them as well.
You did Paparazzi.
Yeah, but I got Just Dance in there. I got
Did you get Just Dance?
I got Die With a Smile in there.
Did you?
I got loads.
I didn't even know that was one of her songs.
I got 5 or 6. I had to Google them. I only did 2. I said Poker Face. Oh God, I was on fire. Not one message saying funny that. I'm wasted actually when I think about it.
I thought Matty texted you saying well done.
Yeah, but I had to prompt it.
Yeah.
I had to say, did you hear all the Lady Gaga? I want someone to notice that.
Fair enough. Your friend and mine, at Cam, Clark 60. Twisters, the new one, thought it was going to be shit, but actually enjoyed it. I mean, I was mediocre on it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I didn't think it was going to be shit though. I thought it was going to be mediocre.
And it was.
And it was mediocre. Yeah. So I can't say I didn't. I just thought. What was it? A bit underwhelming? It was just what it was, wasn't it? It existed, and it was fine. Do you know what the worst thing I think that annoys me more about that? It could have been good.
Yes. And
that's what annoys me. Because the first scene is outrageous, and you're like, this is going to be mental, carry on.
Went all out, and then it was like, we're just playing it as standard rom-com.
And after that, you're like, stop killing. I feel like with their films nowadays,
I've got 2 twisters, but I'm not going to do lots of damage.
They should like kill them off every time. Yeah. Get me invested. Put life on the line.
Kill off the love interest. Who gives a fuck?
Take his top off. Let me see his.
Instead, we'll give you a fucking love triangle that no one cares about.
Literally.
Carly Griffiths, so you called a bitch earlier horribly. Sorry about that, Carly.
Does she listen to the pod?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit.
A musical she has chose, with a winky face. Tick, tick, boom.
What, over a winky face?
Because we were on about how we were joking about the fact
that... Tick, tick, boom. Is that...
Andrew
Garfield?
Yes. She said...
It's based on someone, isn't it?
From a non-musical actor, and it was just wonderful, she said.
It's
on Netflix.
Is it him? This could be completely wrong. Is it him writing Rent? Is it something to do with Rent?
Oh.
And it's potentially someone that's either dying or it's something to do with Rent. This is a complete shot in the dark. If I'm right...
Rent, you mean the play?
Yes, Rent. Yeah, not to do with him paying his rent.
On the brink of turning 30, a promising theatre composer navigates love, friendship and the pressure to create something great before the time runs out. So it doesn't actually say if it's about Rent there.
Yeah, but I mean he's dying. I think he's dying.
Oh, is there something about the AIDS epidemic in it?
Yeah, that which is Rent as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So does he rent?
Sorry, I might have linked the AIDS thing. So I do apologise. But Rent is similar. But yeah, I've heard good things. Andrew Garfield don't really miss either, does he?
Says it's got a lot of Rent references in it.
Yeah, I think there is something.
Tells a story. Yeah, it doesn't say. It's based on the real rock monologue originally written and performed by Jonathan Larson in 1992. Telling the story of created struggle. Yeah, it's not about
cool.
Rent.
But yeah, it is to do with Rent then. So we'll just consider me right. But yeah, I've heard it's good. Carly watches some really like niche films, which I really like.
She does, and she has.
Are we keeping you?
Sorry, I was just trying to. I was trying to figure out if it was about rent to big you up because you wanted to be on this bit. Yeah, I'm so good.
I know.
So you actually
Ask
won.
him what year Tick Tick Boom came out.
Well, that went on. What was it? 2 or 1? What year?
I don't know.
Okay.
I said ask me.
But yes, Carly does like niche films, and that is on Netflix, so we should watch it.
Okay, we'll watch it together.
Okay. Oh, okay. And we'll see. We're getting it. Let's do musicals just together now.
I'll do a musical.
My hands are so warm compared to
Yeah, no, yours are freezing.
I know.
Mine are in my pocket, to be fair.
At Multifans Fandom Reviews, and he is going to agree with you big time on this. Top Gun Maverick. I never expected to love it like I do, and we've already mentioned that a bit anyway.
You can be my wingman
The
any
camera's up there, you moron. You're just doing it there.
to the laptop. You can be my wingman anytime. What a
We've
ledge.
obviously said that.
Good shout though, yeah.
It is superior to the first
I don't know if it's superior.
one. Oh, it is. The first one's really shit. The only good thing I do love about the first one is Goose actually dies.
Yeah, sometimes you need a death.
Yeah, because
And I
the
love
second
Goose.
one didn't. It was like, oh, we're in the worst situation in the world. But
See,
no
so
one's gonna
I
die.
really struggle with films if the person I like in it dies. But Goose, I kind of like that he dies because it gives it more love. Like,
Yeah.
but like in Force
It's
Awakens,
not too early in it and stuff. That's
not
why
too late in it.
Gladiator 2 fucking killing Pedro Pascal
Oh,
off. And...
don't even get me started on that film.
Exactly.
Go on it. But yeah, great shout. Great shout.
At movie _rating _ ranking. The Fall Guy. It was a blast. I had a really good time watching it.
Fall Guy. Yes, I watched that.
Yeah,
I told you.
Yes. You told me on here.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I give it 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that is bang on. I'll be honest with you. I may even bank it. Nah.
It's a fun film. Fine, fun film.
Yeah, it is fine.
The stunt stuff's great.
You've just got to accept that the storyline's a little bit thingy, stupid.
Vacant.
Yeah, vacant. But I liked it.
Yeah.
Their chemistry was good.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling don't really miss. I keep saying that, but I mean, these are actors that I always, if I watch them, their performance alone is going to make me think that was all right.
I can't pronounce this name for the next one, so I'm sorry. Diogo Marquez
Diogo Marquez, yeah.
_2001. In a positive way, The Northman.
Oh, yes.
We're going to see the cinema together. Then.
Yeah, I like The Northman.
I thought you didn't.
It
like
was gruesome.
Yeah, it was gruesome. Yeah.
Oh.
But even sometimes it cut away from the graphics.
Oh, was it boring? I've got confused with the other one when it's the Norwegian guy and the Germans are chasing him. That's called like one word.
Oh, was that
Yeah, begins with an S. Yeah.
No, not Silo.
It's something like that. Yeah.
You've watched that?
Yeah. I watched it
Oh,
on the
I've
plane
seen
on the way
it.
to.
I really want to see that.
I watched it on the plane on the way to New
Yeah,
Zealand.
but the Northman's the one in Vikings.
Oh,
It's in Viking era.
Yeah.
Alexander Skarsgård.
I've seen it.
And we went to the cinema to see it
It's
together.
really disappointing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
When
You
the
hated
fight's
them more
all in the
than
dark, at the end,
Some of them were,
he
yeah.
fucks off and then he comes back to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Did I like it or not like it? Did he get tortured? Why did he fuck off and then go back?
His dad dies right at the start,
Yeah.
and he was meant to be the prince, but then
Someone else took
was
over.
it even Hawk?
Oh, and he's got a weird relationship with his mum. There's a bit of an incesty thing with his mum.
Yeah. His mum wants to fuck him at one point.
Yeah, that's it. And he don't do it. I think that's why I was annoyed, because I think she was a bit fair. No.
And he says, not on a negative way, but it's not as good as everyone praised
Yes.
Ladybird. That's what he said for the other one. So he loved The Northman. Ladybird he finds overrated.
Which was Ladybird?
Oh God, how do you say her name? Saoirse Ronan, something like that. You know what?
Do you know when ladybirds have spots on their back? Is that actually how old they are, or is that just a myth? When you get told when you're younger. It's like a tree's rings. Is that true?
I'm not answering that.
What, is that genuinely really stupid? Is that not true?
I'll let you work it out. I'm not sweetheart.
Oh yeah, actually, you'd never see like a 10-year-old ladybird.
You never see a 40-year-old. Well, you wouldn't. Get off your phone then.
We record it.
Yes.
1 second, my brother sent me some pictures of what my nephew's one.
What, for Christmas? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I can't remember if I've seen Ladybird. I think it's
I've definitely not.
by the same person who did Barbie, the director.
What, the woman?
I believe
What's
so.
her name?
I don't know, but what do you keep doing? Have you turned the soundboard off?
Maybe.
You don't need it for the quiz.
Not yet. Well, when we're on the quiz, I'll put it on.
Okay.
See what I have to
It
work
was
with?
Greta Gerwig. Thank you. But how do you say
That's
her name?
horrible to me.
She's Irish. Sarusha.
Greta Gerwig.
No, you twat. I can never pronounce her name.
What's thingy's partner's name? On the podcast.
Serica.
Serica. I think that's
not
how you spell it.
Serica.
I think it is how you spell
It's
Serica.
not. It's not Serica. Saoirse Ronan. You know, I mean, because you're more intelligent than him. But
Do you know what? No, then
thank you for
probably
the
Siobhan. Siobhan Ronan.
But she was on Graham Norton to tell people how you should actually say her name, and I still can't say it. So, @Elephant_review said The Ballad of Songs and Birds and Snakes, which is the prequel to Hunger Games. Haven't seen it, so can't.
Hated it or loved it?
You loved it.
Okay, never seen
But
it.
better than you thought it was because you thought it was going to be trash. I think.
Okay.
Because I didn't think many people.
Philip Hoffman.
Philip Seymour
Philip Hoffman. Is his character in it? That'd be a high boost to fill.
Well, it's all about
Or is it way
snow.
Jon
So,
Snow.
Yeah.
Why is he
Going
in
down
that?
the wall.
Fair, it's got a bit of a... Oh, it has got a bit of a quirky turn to it.
What's the he's not Professor Snow, but you know the guy who runs the Hunger Games or
J.K.
whatever.
Simmons.
No, he's played by
Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland, yeah.
Why
I
not?
can't remember what it is. Something Snow in it.
Ask me any question about any film, I better know the answer.
Yeah, okay. But what's his name then in it?
Donald Sutherland.
Something Snow, the character's name. It's not Professor Snow, it's something like that, isn't it? Chancellor
It's like
Snow.
Commander,
yeah,
yeah,
something like
Chancellor
that.
Snow,
Yeah, but it's about him when you grow up. And last one, we obviously agree with you because we've talked about this. @SweetMama07 said, Gladiator 2 was not nearly what I expected. I gave it a 5 out of 10. Just
Fair
like I
play,
did.
yeah,
You give
agreed.
it lower.
I'll give it lower, but that's because I take things to
Yeah,
heart.
because you're a horrible person.
No, I just want people to know I'm upset.
I'd be upset, bro, if I was you. So, any more quickly you've got about surprisingly good or bad?
Now, Oppenheimer's obvious, but I don't expect that to be good. I knew it was going to be shit. No, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be good. It was shit.
It wasn't shit.
The Happening with Mark Wahlberg was particularly bad, but now I'm just naming bad films.
Yeah,
not that I expect it to be good.
Expect it to be good.
Spider-Man the first Spider-Man cartoon, thought was going to be shit and was really good. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film.
That you mentioned every week, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm basically saying the ones that I expected to be
shit.
shit.
Expected nothing and they were good.
But yeah.
I'm trying to think of any I could think of. Like Kneecap, we said, was just fantastic. Clearly be my favourite of the year. Just great. It's on Prime now, by the way.
Oh, really? Yeah, I did see it actually come up the other day.
So
I need my phone again now.
Yeah, you do. For the quiz. So
okay.
Plug the soundboard in.
Right.
So it's a musical quiz, yeah?
So I'm going to start off with the first question. It's going to be asking you...
One minute. Am I saying what I'm going to get out of 10? If I don't get it, I've got to spin the chili wheel. Is that fair?
Okay.
I'll go with 1 out of 10.
No.
Okay. Can I go 5? Because musical...
I always go high, so I'll let you go 5, because if you start to get a few wrong, I'm going to change them to the harder anyway. Okay. Do you want the first one?
The first one was, who's the guy that writes Hamilton and that?
Literally on here anyway. The first question, generally.
It's something Lynn Miguel.
I think it's Manuel.
Manuel Lynn Miguel. No. Simon Lynn Miguel.
No. I will let you have. It's actually his first name, Lynn.
Miranda.
Lynn Manuel Miranda. I will allow that. There's no points because you didn't get it right.
Fuck off!
Sadly. No, I'll take that one for you. Okay. Oh, no, I've just deleted it. Okay, 1. Oh, yeah. Checked items. Okay, 1. Right.
Can I have a round of applause for that?
Yeah, okay. You had half
didn't
to get
cheat
it right.
before you bloody start.
Okay.
It's not even working anyway.
Okay, that's because it's in the wrong hole.
I bet you've said that before, haven't you?
I don't have sex anymore, sadly. That's an unfortunate schmelting accident I had at the plant.
Okay, second question.
Name 2 characters from High School Musical. That is characters, not actors.
Troy.
Yeah.
Is Zac Efron and fucking hell. Oh god, I don't even know what Vanessa Hudgens' character name is. I don't know what Ashley Tisdale's character is. Oh my god,
First one, Gabriela Montez. Second one, Sharpay Evans. Oh, I know, man.
I might have got them.
School. You would never have got them. You don't have time like that. I've not got time. I've got places to be. I've not actually, but
I don't know.
Ryan Evans, her brother.
No, I don't know. Troy is all I've got.
Shame that. Should we give him half a point? I'll let you lot decide. Someone phone in now and I'll give him half a point. Oh, shame it's not live. Right. Bad luck, mate.
Bad luck.
You fucked up.
You fucked up.
What was the high school called in Greece?
Summit Valley High?
No.
Oh.
One word, high. I'll give you that.
Does it begin with an S?
Welcome to... No, it begins with an R.
Well, if it's some, I'm thinking.
By the way, I've got none of these answers here. These are all the ones I know off my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rydell High. Should have known that really. A lot of fans out there would have been screaming it. Name.
So I've got one right so far.
Name 4 songs from Wicked.
Defying Gravity, Popular, The Witch is Dead. Oh my God, what's the Prince's one? What is he singing? I don't even know what he's singing. Oh my God, what's the other song that they bring into the Unlimited? Thank you.
I don't know if that's true or not. I'll fact check it later.
I can't remember. The Witch is Dead. Long Live.
I'll be honest with you, I only had 3 down here, but I knew you knew 3 because you discussed 3 already.
Yeah.
So I will allow you as a win. You can have a W. I did only have 3, but I knew you knew 3.
But they sing Unlimited, but Unlimited is included in Defying Gravity as well. Apparently in the trailer.
Name 4 actors from Les Mis.
Russell Crowe, Anne Hathaway.
That's John Valjean, and I forgot her name in it actually. She's really famous in it.
Who's the other main bloke?
Mad that, isn't it? If only your son wasn't named after him.
Oh yeah, of course, Hugh Jackman. That's it. Come on, I've got the odds.
We're all fuming at that one, Steve.
I can't. It's so long I saw a Les Mis and I hated every second of it. So wait, no, just give me a minute.
Let me know if you want a clue.
There's someone that's in the army that I know, like the French Resistance or whatever it is.
Yeah, big actor.
Yeah.
Big actor. There's a comedic actor you forgot about as well.
Yeah. That's
actually I could.
Sacha Baron Cohen in it.
Yeah. So's what's her name? That's always in quirky films.
From Carter.
And the other one is Eddie Redmayne. Is in the army. Is what you were thinking of.
Yeah. I nailed that. So what's that? How many have I got right?
2.
No.
3, I think.
3. I need 2 more.
Name 3 actors from Moulin Rouge.
Nicole Kidman, Ewan Gregor.
Exactly.
Who's? Because the rest are not known.
You can.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who that is.
The guy that's playing it. Isn't it him from The Borrowers?
No.
Is it not?
What? John Goodman?
No. The Borrower.
Oh shit! Yeah, what's his name? Is he in it?
The can. Ain't him? The main guy. What's his name in it? Oh, I'll Google it. See if it is right. Sorry.
I don't know if I know.
I should really fact check my own quiz. You know.
Yeah, you should. Oh wait a minute. Is it Kathy? But not Kathy Burke. Dawn French is not in it, is she?
Don't believe so. Oh, who's Tinkerbell? Who's like kind of Tinkerbell in it? There's a little fairy in it. She's only in it for about 2 seconds.
Kylie Minogue.
Correct. Well done.
Yeah,
not going to allow
it. Towards that, yeah.
No, I'm joking. Jim Broadbent.
Yes, Jim Broadbent. I would have got that.
I was going to find out his name.
If I had 2 days.
Just because it's called his.
Yeah, like it's his performance thing. I know what you meant.
Jim Broadbent. Harold Zidler. Right, so you're on 2 then. Good work.
3.
You're on fire.
I'm on 3. Technically, I'm back on 4 because I've had half of 2. Am I on 4 already? Is that what you're saying?
Just 3, mate. What musical theatre production was I in?
Singing in the Rain.
Correct. Doesn't count. You've already got it.
That's 4.
No, I'll have 4 for that. How many versions of A Star Is Born are there?
3. Unplugged Axis making stupid noise.
This one?
I don't know if it's that, if you fucked it up.
Name 3 actors that have been in a thingy film.
What, Star Is Born?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper. Well, what was it? Was it the 3? Is the 3 the answer right?
No, it's 4.
There's 4?
Mm-hmm.
Is there? Oh, shit.
There is a really famous person in one of them.
Yeah,
I think the male actor's
There's
always
Audrey Hepburn in one of them. So.
Judy Garland, I think is who you're thinking of. So we're going to give you a yellow card and say you fucked it, mate.
How many more questions have we got left?
2.
Go on,
but
then.
I need to get 3rd because I think because of the Singing in the Rain one.
Okay, next one though.
Who plays the main character Tracy Turnblood's mum in Hairspray?
John Travolta.
I thought I had you. I thought you'd go straight for Michelle Pfeiffer.
No chili.
Shit.
No chili sweet. No chili sweet.
Who plays the dad?
I don't know. What? John Travolta's like partner?
What? Yeah.
I can't remember.
Come on. Dig deep. One of the best voices in cinema.
Morgan Freeman.
I knew you'd go for that. No. Maybe even a better voice. Nearly as iconic, I reckon. There's not many, mate.
The Big Brother.
I want to do... No, I want to... That'd be class.
The Big Brother voice guy.
Rachel Adodaji! That wasn't even Geordie.
No,
I want to do...
it was more like week 2.
I'm trying to... Tell me something to say and I'll say it like he does. I can't think of anything at the minute.
Oh, I don't know what films he's been.
No, just tell me a line and I'll say it. Just say
How
a
you
sentence.
doing?
How you doing?
Oh, Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
That
10
was
out of
a
10.
terrible
10 out of 10
Christopher
for the
Walken.
accent, thank you.
No, it wasn't.
In the South Park movie, it's a perfect something morning. What is the missing
In this
word?
quiet mountain town.
So what is the bit I missed?
What did you say?
Movie, it's a quiet, perfect something morning.
Snowy?
South Park, Steve, of all the... You said you know it word
Wait a
for
minute.
word. You said word for word earlier.
I've got to do it again. Wait a minute.
It's a perfect
quiet
morning.
In this quiet mountain town. What
That is
have I
correct.
missed?
Sunday morning.
Oh, was it? I
Mhm.
thought you said that.
No,
Thank you.
no,
I'm done.
you've got one more.
I beat the
You've not got
quiz.
no, you got to get 6. didn't
I've
you?
done
Like a
well on
chocolate.
that for a musical quiz.
You have actually. Okay, one more because I've not got 10.
Oh, God.
This is for the fans.
This is for the fans.
What was Andrew Lloyd Webber's first musical?
Cats? I don't know.
Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah, sure.
What musical is based in Peckham?
Peckham.
Mm.
Oh, Peckham. Shh. Oh, it's going to kill me that I'm not.
I'll
gonna
give you a
get
clue.
it.
You hummed the theme tune last week.
The Muppets.
Only Fools and Horses.
Oh yeah. Oh, because that's a show. That's not a film.
What musical features a terrifying sequence involving coffee?
Is that Little Shop of Horrors?
Book of Mormon. Sounds like you've not actually watched any films.
What about a
I don't
terrifying scene about coffee?
I don't know. I'm just reading.
Can't remember that bit at
I'm the
all.
quizmaster. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Just ask me. Don't ask me.
But are we done? Talking musicals, go see Wicked. Riddle me this, see Wicked.
Yeah.
denying it. Go
Skip
for
Gladiator. See Wicked. Do watch Gladiator if you want, but it's a bit poor. Generally, yeah, Wicked's really cool. It's not like amazing, but you would have if you appreciate Ariana Grande just for. And this isn't us standing either, by the way. As much as she's an attractive woman, it was quite the opposite. In that she's not really playing a woman. She's playing a young lady. Really.
She's not playing a woman.
She's
They're like university age, aren't they?
yeah, and it's just really cool. The whole thing's just really cool. But yeah, other than that, anything else that's coming out of the cinema soon that I need to avoid?
Night Bitch. Amy Adams turns into a dog.
Okay. Other than that?
No.
Okay, fair. I'll order an Uber. We're actually sponsored by Uber now.
Yes. So, say it. We'll go.
You stay cultured. I keep looking at the